Hey everyone, welcome back to Private Pooper's Adventures. I'm Caleb. First of all, I want to say that the one subscriber that I asked and told you about is still in the hospital, so still keep her in your thoughts and prayers. On today's video, if you ever watched my videos, and you saw in the very first one, and the second one, and third one, I think, you saw me discuss about the Radical AR-15 that I got and how I wasn't pleased with it, mostly because of the way how it looked. You will notice that in another video I went and I traded it for a lower, and yeah, it was an Anderson lower, and this is what I have done to it so far. Take that out. But I didn't want to replace the grip, so I just Delta and operator the crap out of this with hockey tape, just wrapped it around, first put it down the sides, and I got rid of the M4 stock and I replaced it with a, I can't say, the CTR Magpul stock. And I also put a battery assist device. Some people like it, some people don't. I actually like it. It's really nice. But then I was wanting to try and build a full AR-15, and it was taking a lot of time because I ended up buying this upper. This upper is from Androcore, and whenever I first put it on, if I just put it back on, it's like, I close it up, and it's like, there was a lot of wiggle room, and when you want an AR, you don't want a lot of wiggle room. So I ended up like having that on there for quite a while, and then I got on Palmetto State Armory, got on their website, and they had a BCG bolt carrier group and a charging handle for like a pair, like it was like a package deal for like $80. And so I went and I got those. Let's see if I can get this right without. Oh no, I'm not getting it right. Dang it! Come on. Anyways. Nope, I gotta put that in there. First, I didn't want to put it in there because, yeah. Come on. Let's see here. Yeah, this is another problem too. Okay, there's that. Some people will probably comment, it's like, you're not doing it right. Well, no shit, I'm not doing it right. Now I put it in crooked. Oh no! Now we gotta, there. I know how to put these in, but it's been a while. This is gonna be one entire video of an idiot putting a BCG and charging handle into a upper. Come on. I think I see the problem. Yep, there's the problem. Now I gotta get that back down in there. I gotta get that there. There. And so I got that and I inserted it like I just did. Except it was a little quicker then. And I put it onto the upper, and there's not as much when you put the weight into it, but it still wiggles. Bless you. I got a camera operator and she just needs, so. Yeah. And so it's like I put that in there. I ended up going and getting a magazine. But it was taking forever to like try and get the right barrel and the one handguard that I wanted the most. And I was sitting there, I was like, this is taking too much time. I just need to get an upper. But finding an upper, like even a cheap upper, is like very hard to find. Until I was scouting the internet and I found a company called One Horse. Now, pretty much a lot of you know the story about Anderson Manufacturing, of how pretty much, like, back in the day, jeez, I feel old, but back in the time whenever it was in its, man, I can't put that without making me feel old. Anyways, back whenever it was in production, it was like Anderson Manufacturing made a lot of low budget quality parts, and it was like the good dad that took care of everybody. Then all of a sudden it was like the good dad just went out for milk and disappeared, like never showed up again. But some pieces are left behind. You can find them, just like how I found this fully assembled lower. But the employees were left behind in the dust. Well, the employees decided to go back to what they were known to do: milling and machining firearms. And so that's where they came up with One Horse firearms. This is actually an upper. You can get this for like 300 ducks. Well, actually, with the taxes, it's like 329 ducks. But yeah, it comes mid-length system. I talked to the owner. He said that it's got a pivot, like a dimpled barrel, and this is like almost like a radical barrel and a radical rail, but it feels a whole lot more better quality than a radical rail. And it comes with a BCG and a charging handle and a forward assist, and it comes with a regular M2 flash hider. And I was like, man, I hope this fits. And so I went and I reconnected the new company with the old. And I'll tell you what, this thing fits. I am like so surprised at how well this fits. Like, to me, this almost fits better than a Ruger Harrier. Which, by the way, for those who don't know, Ruger offered the owners of Anderson Manufacturing some money to see if they would sell them, the company, and yeah, that's how it went. So, with One Horse, they have the One Horse. I mean, it's in the symbol on their lower ARs. I don't have one of their lower ARs. Maybe in the future I'll have one of their lower ARs. But on the Anderson Manufacturing, it has a horse. I just think that's like really cool how they did that. It's pretty much like a screw you, we can do this ourselves. But I love it. And I can't wait to go and try it out. And when I do, I will bring you guys along. And so, there is that. Later on in the updated videos, I will show you a few more attachments that I will put onto it. And, yeah. But until then, If you like this video, and if you want to know more about like any other budget firearms or any good firearms, but mostly I'm just going to try and get you into the low budget firearms, so that way you can purchase a good quality firearm at a lower cost. But yeah, if you like this video, like the video, and remember to share the video and comment, and please subscribe to this channel. It would mean a lot to me. But until then, Alpha Mike Foxtrot.